Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be pretty fun. It's going to be a little chit chat get ready with me. I just wanted to talk to you guys and just let you know where I've been. I know I haven't been uploading very much. I've had some things come up, but I'll let you know right now. And I'm also going to be using products. I thought it would be fun to use like oldies but goodies. So products that I used to use all the time. They were my number one ride or die, and then, you know, I feel like they're releasing new products literally every 5 seconds. I know you guys, if you're makeup junkies like me, you have it set so Trend Mood will give you a little update whenever something new just launched. And I just feel like it's just overwhelming almost to the point where I'm just like, God, there's this new thing, this new thing, this new thing. Do I need this? Do I want this? It's getting nuts. So I thought I'd go back and use things that were near and dear to my heart and see how I still feel about them, or see how I feel about them now, even though I rarely use them anymore. So yeah, so I've already moisturized my skin, so we're gonna get in with the primer first. The primer I'm gonna be using today is my Smashbox Photo Finish Smoothing Primer. This is just a little trial size. I think this is probably the first expensive primer I ever owned. So really nice. When I was younger, I feel like I was a little bit oilier, so I had problems with this sometimes because I don't think it combated oil at all. Now I think it's pretty nice. So nice and smooth. I think I put too much on, but we'll work with it, you know? So yeah, as I said before, I've been really, haven't been uploading a lot, guys. I got really sick, and I rarely ever get sick, so it was really annoying. For pore blurring, I'm going to use another one that used to be my absolute favorite. It was the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. Now, this is the light purple one. This one you have to be really careful. You don't need a lot, so just a little bit. Okay, so very small. It's like the Professional. Same consistency, I feel, so it just fills in the pores. So I'm just putting that around my nose. So yeah, I got really sick. I called off work a couple days. I went into work. They sent me home. And I was just panicking because I had so much to do, because then we were going on a family camping trip with a bunch of my family in California, in Pismo Beach. If anybody's familiar with that area, it's a little bit past Santa Barbara. So much fun, but I had to pack, I had to get everything ready, and I was just a mess. Yeah, so that was like 2 weeks gone. So the videos that went up this week and last week were filmed way before. They were filmed like right before I got sick. So, gotta start over again, but it's okay, guys, it's okay. So now that I'm primed, ready to go for foundation, I'm gonna use my Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now this foundation was the first expensive foundation I ever bought. I hardly ever use it anymore. Especially lately I've been all about the Huda Beauty and then the Fenty foundation, and even my Fiona Styles Matte Finish foundation. I love those three. I love them so much. This one, still awesome though. This one I think is probably the more natural out of all three of them, but still full coverage. So I'm going to use this guy today, but we're going to use them on a brush. So I think now the newer bottles come with the pump. This one before, what I would do is I would buy the bottle, and then I would go to a MAC store and I would buy the pump, and I would just cut the little straw so it fit in the short little stubby bottle and gave me a pump, because I don't like the ones where you have to dump it out. I feel like you waste so much foundation. Alright, so that's one layer. I'm not doing anything today. We're literally going to the gym, the grocery store, and we're putting up my Christmas tree. Don't judge me. So, about to get glam for no reason, but I'm just going to add a little bit more on my cheek area where I have a little bit of scarring. I think I've mentioned this in another video. I've been really into brush applications lately. I want to pick up some more face brushes. So if you guys know of any that you love that are really nice, really good for blending out liquid foundations, let me know in the comments because I've been wanting to try out some new ones. And yeah, okay, looking good. As you can see, like guys, this foundation, beautiful. And I'm in the color Tawny in case any of you guys are interested. And out of all my foundations, I have to say this one probably matches my skin the best in terms of tone, shade, whatever. Yeah, so this is an oldie, but it's still a very much goodie, guys. Looks real nice. Now for concealer, I was really excited about this. Now before the Shape Tape came out, before you know, I tried the NARS the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer and like the ColourPop concealers. Before all that, before I had all that, it was all about this, the Naked Skin Concealer. I remember when this came out, everybody needed it, everybody wanted it. And it is a great concealer. I realized I didn't have it anymore. And then a couple weeks ago, Ulta had it on sale for like 40% off. So I was like, yeah, you know, let's pick it up and see how I feel about it. And it's not as full coverage as my Shape Tape, which is my #1, but it's still super beautiful. I picked up the shade Medium Light Neutral, and I also like the shades in these. Like, I think the shade range is actually a little bit better than the Tarte Shape Tape, so yeah. So we're gonna use this guy today. Brand new, so nice. Okay, so to blend that out, I'm using a beauty blender because let's be honest, that has not changed. And I always blend out the chin, the forehead, the nose, the sides of the mouth first before I do the under eye. I like to let that cook a little bit longer. Pretty sure I mentioned that before. I think it just improves the coverage. Okay, so like I said before, I was in Pismo Beach camping. My boyfriend and I, we rented our own trailer. My parents have a camper. They've been camping for years. They have a really nice fancy one now, which I fell down the stairs twice. I don't know, I had no coordination while we were camping. Whatever. I also gave myself a minor concussion, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, so we went. It was so nice. The weather was great. We literally just wore sweatpants and hoodies and freaking sandals the entire time. It was so nice. I ate whatever. I probably gained like 12 pounds. That's besides the point. I had a blast. It was just so nice to just relax with family. Especially after I was sick, it was just a nice little release. So yeah. Alright, so concealer's blended out. Now to set it, I'm going to use, I mean, this is not too much of an oldie. Well, maybe it is. I haven't used it in a while. I bought a brand new one. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. I used to use this to bake, to set, to freaking set. I don't know. I used it for everything. And then I just stopped using it. I kept trying new things and forgot about it. Gone. So I'm gonna use it today and see how I like it. Is anybody else freaking out about how fast the holidays came this year? I felt like I was gonna be completely done with Christmas shopping by now. I was gonna be all set, good to go, not broke, and it's completely the opposite of all those things. But you know, whatever. Alright, so I put the powder in here, and I'm taking just a little dense brush, Row Techniques. Might be too much. And I'm just gonna set underneath that. Okay, so I don't want to put too much. Like I said, I ain't doing anything today. I'm about to be real glam putting up this tree and going to the grocery store. It's okay. Alright, so my brows I haven't really changed very much, guys, and I actually don't have any of the old stuff that I used to use. I hardly used anything before, to be honest. In high school, I didn't even do brows. Even a couple of years ago, I just kind of used eyeshadow and then set it with like clear mascara, and that was it. So I'm going to be doing my brows off camera, and then I will catch up with you guys after that. Okay. brows on. I think this is set long enough, so we're just going to wipe that away. I did not mean to use my foundation brush, but I did. So that's the point. Now, to set the rest of the face, I'm going to use another oldie but goodie. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is the translucent one, or transparent, it says on it. So affordable. I want to say it was like $4. It might have gone up. Everything's going up. But as you can see, it is beat to death. But great product, super affordable, really lightweight way to set the face. So that's what we're going to do. What are some new products that are coming out that you guys are excited about? Because I can tell you, I'm excited about everything that's coming out. I'm really trying not to buy anything though, because it's Christmas and my cousin, my sister, my mom, and I, we pretty much only get each other. We spoil each other. It's so fun for us. We have such a good time. I love seeing the look on their faces. It's just such a fun bonding thing for us to do. We get each other a lot of makeup, so I'm really trying not to buy anything at all. None of the new releases, which some of the things are killing me, but it's okay. For bronzer, I'm going to use one of my first expensive bronzers that I've ever bought, and still, you know what, one of my favorites, even though I rarely ever pick it up anymore. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is an iconic bronzer. Ugh, and it still smells so freaking good. I used to use this all the time. As you can tell, I use the crap out of this. Maybe I should start again because it is really so beautiful. It's perfect for contouring, also warming up the face. I'm just going to take a fluffy bronzing brush and put that in this bronzer here. It smells so freaking good. And just warm up the face a little. So like I said, I'm so excited for so many things that came out. I really want the Too Faced, the Animal palette, the Clover palette. Yeah, that one that just came out. I really want it. It's so cute. It has a lot of colors that I don't have and also that I don't typically wear. But a portion goes to some animal rescue thing. What is the word? Animal rescue organization? That's what I'm looking to say? I don't know. Ugh, look how pretty. That just browns up the face so nice. I also really want the Sephora Pro palette, the warm one, obviously. I wanted it because it looked pretty in pictures, but then I saw it in person and I died. Gorgeous, beautiful, so pigmented. It's just such a pretty palette, and yeah, it's a little bit pricey. I want to say it's $60, $65 maybe, but it is so pretty. You get so many shades. It's a beautiful palette. It's probably one of the more prettier palettes that I've seen in person and swatched. So yeah. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use my little Tarte Z palette. I put all of, which this palette is awesome, by the way, because it comes with this big old mirror. You see all my mess. But I put all my, most of my Tarte blushes in here. And then I also have some Anastasia Beverly Hills contour shades. This banana powder I used to use a lot. Okay, so for blush, I'm actually just going to use all these Tarte things. This one's actually a Makeup Geek one. I think it's the, does it say on the back of it? Summer Fling, which is a really pretty peach color. And then I'm just going to go like that. So there's that. I don't think I'm going to do highlighter yet. Let's move on to the eyes. So for the eyes, ooh, okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to use the, something that I loved. I could not put it down, and you could tell it is so ugly looking now. Well, the packaging. This is the Makeup Geek in the Manny MUA collab. Look at the back of this. Like, it looks like I've been chewing on it. I haven't, but you know. This is the palette itself, and so pretty. I wore the crap out of this when it came out. So to set my eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I've been using this since I started wearing eyeshadow. So No change there, guys. Still the best as far as I've tried. If you guys have tried something else and you think it's better, let me know so I can try it. I always love trying new things. Okay, so going in with the first shade, this is Beaches and Cream, which is this pretty little shade right here. And I'm just going to set the primer potion. Okay, so then for the transition shade, I'm going to go in with this middle shade there, which is Sora, which is such a pretty transition color. This one I'm almost hitting pan on, but you know, whatever. And we're just going to buff that in the transition area. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but I have no lashes right now. Whoa, let me tell you this. So, I got lash extensions. I wasn't gonna do it, but my sister peer pressured me, because she does that. You do, don't. She does that, okay? Alright, before I finish my story, let's go to the next shade, which is this slightly cooler, a little bit darker shade, which is Frappe, which is I think this was original Makeup Geek shade, which is one of my favorite. I already have it in a single. So nice. Anyway, so like I was saying, she wanted me to get lash extensions with her for camping. We're extra like that, you know. And I wasn't gonna do it because of the money and, you know, Christmas and all that. And she was like, please, 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 please. So I got it done. And I'll admit that it was nice, like, for camping. Like, I just woke up and cool, let's go, let's do it. But I felt like I couldn't wear eyeshadow. They weren't as, like, dramatic as I normally wear. I wear fake eyelashes every day. I do. It's just something I choose to do. I don't feel like I have to do it. I just love it. I love the way it looks. They don't bug me. The only time I don't wear fake eyelashes is if I don't get ready that day, if I'm sick or if I have a really bad migraine, because then my lashes can feel like little bricks. And so it was nice, but after about 4 or 5 days, I was over it. I was over it. I wanted to get them off. And I don't know, I just felt like I couldn't wear eyeshadow. I felt like even when I cleaned them, they still didn't. No. It's a lot of money for something that I was only okay with really for a couple days. I mean, I guess for vacation, maybe for vacation I would do it again, but at least I tried, you know? Don't know until you try. For the lid, I'm actually going to, do I want to be that dramatic today? You know what? No, let's deepen out a little more before I go that dramatic. So then we're going to go into this dark brown color, which again is more cool tone. This is probably one of the only palettes that is more cool tone that I actually got a lot of use out of. This is Aphrodite. And again, on the same brush, just going to deepen out the outer and inner corners, leaving the center alone. So now that that's deepened out, I'm going to take, we're about to be real dramatic today, guys. I'm going to take this shade here, which is a duochrome shade, which means, you know, it looks different all the time pretty much. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite shades. It's in Insomnia. So I'm actually going to take it on my finger. Look at that. It's like brownish, greenish, purplish. I don't even know. I'm going to put that on my lid. I don't have any old lashes, and to be honest with you, after dealing with my lash situation this past week and a half, I'm gonna wear my queen bees to make me feel happy. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished the rest of the eyes up on camera. All I did though was I took Aphrodite and just smudged out the lower lash line, and then I blended it out with Frappe and Sora. And then for an inner corner highlight, I took this shade right here, which is Artemis. It's like Sailor Moon, which is what inspired the names of the palette, I'm pretty sure. Sailor Moon was one of my favorite cartoons when I was little. I love anime. So yeah, so Artemis, which is a beautiful inner corner highlight. I dulled it down a little bit because it can be pretty intense. And I also highlighted the brow bone with it. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this eye look. I'm gonna wear it every day for work. If I wake up early. I probably won't. whatever. Okay, to highlight the face now, I'm going to use two of my favorite highlights when I first started wearing makeup and getting into highlights and all that. I'm going to mix Mary Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics. Ooh, if I could open it. I actually broke it and I put it back together from a Pinterest tutorial, so it worked, guys, just saying. And I'm also going to be mixing that with Becca's Opal, which I hardly ever use anymore, but beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to take Mary Luminizer first. Oh, so intense. Such a beautiful highlight, guys. Now with Opal. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I love it. My makeup desk is a mess right now. Mess. I can't speak. Now to set everything, I'm going to use my first makeup setting spray I ever used, and my number one for a long time. It's been dethroned now, but you know, the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Still very good though, and I do take this little one traveling with me because it's so convenient. Okay, and now for lips, I'm going to use, before I started getting into or being more comfortable with wearing liquid lipstick, I kind of was like easing into it, and one of the first things that I bought that I wore quite often if I was going to wear anything on my lips is the Too Faced Melted Chihuahua. This is the color Chihuahua, and I like this formula. It's not too drying at all, and it does last a pretty good time. You do have to reapply, like, you know, go eat. I'm always eating, so you know, but look at that, so pretty. Alright, so let me take down my hair and get semi-presentable, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the final look. These Oldie But Goodies, obviously, Grady's. Great. Was that lame? That was a little lame. But like you're saying, like, I'm so impressed. I'm glad I picked up all these old products because I think I just found what I'm gonna wear for my company Christmas party, and this highlight, blinding. I'm about to blind everybody at the grocery store, let me tell you. Yes, and yes, I got my hair dyed. I'm obsessed with it. My hair girl works miracles because I can never, ever get my hair this light, and she has, and my hair still feels healthy, and yes, living. As you can see, she couldn't get all the green out, but that's my fault. You know, you live and you learn. But it also says something for that L'Oreal product that is still holding on. That's like a $9 drugstore product and doesn't want to leave, but the rest pretty much came out, so that's nice. And yeah, so oh, one more thing. You see the sweater? This is a Victoria's Secret sweater. It's from the Victoria's Secret Sport collection, and it has like little ribbons and it has little thumb holes. This has been my favorite sweater I think ever. It's so freaking nice. It's way better quality than the normal like pink sweaters. I mean, we all buy them, but let's be real, they're not that great quality wise. You know, but this sweater, this is the all over fleece sport sweater, I want to say. It comes in a bunch of colors. I'm obsessed. This is the gray one. I ordered a olive green one, which should be coming any day now. I'm so excited. So if you guys are looking for a nice sweater, Victoria's Secret Sport all over fleece. It's $60, but if you just, they've been having so many sales lately. This one I got on sale for $40 or $38 or something, and then this next one that's shipped, there was another sale, so I ordered another one. So yeah, Christmas ideas for you guys, or if you're just looking for a nice sweater, thought it'd be helpful. Okay, all right, so that's today's video, and I will see you next time. I'm gonna try to put up more videos, I promise. Holidays are crazy, but I'm gonna try real hard. All right, bye. Hold up.